They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. On play action, now Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Dancing to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10. Now Brady. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Shotgun now for Brady. Flushed out right. Open man Watkins. Touchdown Baltimore. Quez Watkins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. The good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
And I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do.
He's got a man, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 62 yards. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Back to throw, Tannehill. Buying time to it, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Ryan Tannehill, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
It really has, especially as of late.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Throwing first down is Brady. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. Brady. They'll roll him out right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Tannehill. That'll be caught by Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for L.A. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw here complete to Kelsey.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing now is Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Here's Brady. Flush to his right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. To throw, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Hopkins.
Call it a gain of 12, but, of course, not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And the defense will spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Brady. Flushed out right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Now Brady.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Marr now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Brady. He'll find Jones again. Complete. Calling a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Brady now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Brady. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
On the slant, he's got Hardman.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back to throw. Brady. He's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Travis Kelce. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Tucker with the extra point. That will tie our game here in the 3rd. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's playing all downfield as well. You know, the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this one is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the delay, Jones. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Brady. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The give is to Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And that is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Tannehill.
That's out to the flat for Gordon.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Again, Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Here's Tannehill.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Touchdown, Rams. Adam Thielen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Brady. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nicole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong, you don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he gets it down to the 32.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tannehill to throw.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
2nd and 11.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to